This poem I'm going to do is titled, I Am Not My Tribe. Sometimes I feel I know nothing about life, but I do know something about Kenya. I come from the gustily, windy, hilly terrains of rural Ugenya, where hearts form bungalow sorts of flawless beauty, an ambience of warm, soothing atmosphere. But really, I was born in Pumwani, and all my life, my home has been Nairobi. I have schooled with Wairimus and Mohammeds, stole pencils that belonged to Chepto and Mutisia. Their rubbers had no name tags either. It was outright. We were brothers and sisters of a beautiful nation. Through those dusty years, growing up playing kalongolongo with my peers, I loved being dad. And mom was mostly always a Taita Nyako. Her tiny waist entangled with a yellow leso, laced with a Swahili proverb that read, Mtaka cha mvunguni, sharti ainame. She served us uji in Coca-Cola bottle tops, and we would drink it like our fathers would, sipping every imaginary drop into our heads. Like our fathers would, sipping every imaginary drop into our heads. And packed mud in sachets of goody-goody, and the wooden block that was the TV screened our richness in its silence. I do remember Brikicho, how I used to follow Mwende everywhere she used to hide. We always got found together. Tipo. When Mama cooked chapati, I always had to steal a piece and run out to share it with Mumbi. Akelo got jealous most of the time, but I loved her still. They had to take turns over who would play mother. No one knew that one day they would make beautiful wives. Kamau was my best friend in primary school. He always passed me the ball whenever it got onto his foot. It was enchanting, and Kipchirchir made sure I didn't score. Taught us that life is a battle, and we would laugh about it on our way home, joking to each other, you could never feel alone. Waithera, she was the first girl who wrote me a love letter. I was a shy lot, growing up from the ghetto, coming to terms with the realities of life, that adolescence is real. My little Omera began to bubble up. She faced me with such gusto, and in my innocence gone into my skid to hide. We can sit and pass time over Mokimo. I know you fear omena, but ngege is really good. I want another dish of that matoke you made me, and next time I'll come with kinanashi pie after church, so add some more milk. I love it when we sit together to talk about our country's tricky politics and our funny love lives. Life makes more sense that way than beefing up hatred into our hearts over 5 people who don't care about us. I love it when we sit down to talk about life and our sorrows, because you are my shoulder and you are my Kenya, because I know I'll need you more tomorrow. Do not judge me because of where I'm from. I love you for who you are. My tribe should not be my scar. Thank you.
Wow. My tribe should not be my scar. Rick's poet. I wish we had more time, because we are really exploring your awesomeness in this show. And do you very fast, do you have any project before I sign off?
I'm currently working on my documentary right now, and I'm coming up with 2 of my books. One, my poetry ebook, and the other will be just a life write-up of how I understand life and everything, growing up, poetry, and yeah. So there's so much coming.
So if you want anything more, we can look onto your Facebook page.
Yeah,
is it Rick's Poet?
Rick's Poet. If you just Google Rick's Poet, you're going to find my
on Facebook
page,
and Twitter.
Facebook and Twitter.
Thank you very much. I'm being cute that time is up. We really had so much more to talk about, but then I'd like to thank special people. Look at me rushing. I'd like to thank special people, Alex Munyao behind my camera, my director, Kevin, and my producer, and my analyst, Inonda, and so much more, my guest. For me, you've been with me, Michael Mwikamba. This is Arise Africa. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. And with that, see you tomorrow.